Oh my god, okay. What up, crew, and welcome back to another episode of Learn with me. If you're not familiar with the series, each month I like to learn a different move, and because learning by yourself can get kind of boring, I wanted us to learn together, hence Learn with me. The move we'll be learning this month is something that I've wanted to learn for a long time, and I just never took out the time to learn it. I don't know, I'm just lazy. But the move is known as Bloom, and it looks very elegant, like a flower opening up in the springtime, but it's done with a deck of playing cards. Unreal. Maybe some of you watching this video are like, oh, that move is so simple. Anyone can do it. Why so dumb? Well, I don't have an answer for you guys. Anyway, I hope you're ready, so let's do this. The move Bloom is created by Mueller, who's also the creator of these Fontaine playing cards. So in order to celebrate that, I'll be using these SpongeBob Fontaines because I'm ready. Grab your decks and let's get started learning Bloom. What I usually do in these Learn With Me videos is watch the move first, then view the tutorial or a slowed down version of the move, and then we start learning it. But today I want to do something different. I want to try doing the move just based off of the visual that you guys have already seen. So I would assume by the way this move looks, you want to split the deck in half and do a pharaoh because I feel like that's what has to happen. I would think the cards need to be pushed in fairly deep. You'd want to hold this bottom half and top half of the deck, something like this. Want to pull, wow, this is tight. I don't know how people do it. Want to pull out, I would think something like this. And then you want the cards to bloom. Let's try it out. They're not blooming. Oh, we were close though. Not bad, not a bad first start. Let's actually view the move and try to break it down. What I'm about to show you is a random video that I found on Instagram, and I didn't really want to view a tutorial. I just wanted to watch the move, break it down slowly so you guys can see how I learn moves without actually viewing a tutorial. So this is something random I found on Instagram. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. So he splits it in half, does a pharaoh, push the cards deep in. Actually, let's go back. I want to see how deep in he actually pushes these playing cards. It looks pretty deep. Let's see, like you can see there's a very small amount of cards that are actually sticking out. Then he pulls out. How does, like, I don't understand. When I did the bloom, the cards kind of fell out on the sides. It looks like he's using his index finger a little bit here for support, but nothing much going on this side. Let me see if I'm missing anything. No, that's it. Then he pulls them out and he closes. That's it. Bloom is that simple. It's such a crazy easy move, or at least I feel like it should be very simple once you get the knack down for it. I don't think it's a move that requires a whole lot of technique, but we shall see. So let's try it again. Push in, grab, pull. Like I'm having trouble pulling even this out. I feel like maybe I'm applying too much pressure. Pull out like this. I don't really know how much intersect should be going on, but let's try it out. You ready? We have a card falling, that's fine. Like it's blooming on one side as you can see, but like the other side, these cards are kind of together. One side, other side. Huh. Man, all right, let me try to come up with my own method of doing this and we'll see how it works. Okay, push that in, pull out here. Oh, whoops, pull out here. And now I'm gonna use my index fingers here and here for support as I come out. And we'll try this. Oh, okay, we have a card falling, that's fine, you can go die. Here we go. Here we go. See, it's still not completely even. If you take a look closer, you can see the cards are piled together there, piled together at the end. But like in the center, it's being a bit more bloomed. But still, I feel like this move actually looks really cool. Like I am enjoying learning this move, and it's been like 2 minutes. I may feel like doing this repetitively may just destroy my will to learn, but we shall see. So he had gone pretty deep in, so let me go pretty far in, something like this, and then he was able to just take it. I think middle and ring were used here, and he just pulled out. Oh, actually that made it so much easier. And see, now here's the problem. How do I get the bloom? If you guys are learning for the first time, feel free to comment down below saying how long it took you to even get to this phase, or if you are way past where I am. See, because now the cards in the center are merged together, the cards on the outside are blooming a bit more. This is a great name for a move, by the way. Bloom. 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 And the cards are falling. Oh. We got the little gap there, but the rest of the cards bloomed very nicely. Look at that. Forget the gap. Okay, we already got card. Okay, well, what was that? That was more like the friffle. Now that we've done it a few times, let me watch and see what he's doing one more time. Breaking, farrowing. It's weird how he's cutting this video, but you know, it's fine. Pushing that in. Oh, so he uses his index finger. I'm using my middle finger here. I'm using my middle finger and thumb to do this. He's using his index finger. Maybe index finger has better control. But the reason I was using my middle finger is so that I can kind of control how it's falling here with my index finger. But let's try it out. Let's see how it works if I grip with my index finger instead. Push this in. Okay, let's try it. No harm in trying. Ugh, no harm in trying. Here we go. Check it out. Let's bloom. Let's bloom together, guys. Oh. Blooming is not working. In. Deeper in. Index finger grab instead of middle finger grab. Boom and bloom. Oh, fudge. Bloom. 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 Ah. It's okay. I want it to be like perfection. Maybe I can get that in the next couple of days, but ooh, that's pretty solid. That's a solid bloom right there. That's a nice bloom. Boom. Day one has been pretty successful so far. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? Alright, back to bloom. Here we go. Doing something like this. So when you're doing the Pharaoh, I would think you want the bottom half to have the cards on the outside. I don't really know, but that's what I'm doing. We'll push this in. And now the hard thing is pulling this out in a way that it doesn't mess everything up. There we go. And now bloom, my friend. Bloom. Bloom. That's garbage. All right, one more try for the day, and then I am calling it. Here we go. A nice little Pharaoh. Push that in. Here. Come on. Okay, the card's stuck. There we go. This is it. The moment. Oh, I forgot to grab with the index finger. The moment of truth. Bloom. Bloom in life. Bloom like a flower. If some petals melt, that's okay. Not melt, wilt. That's okay. It wasn't great. Honestly, not the best ending to the day. But we made some progress, and we'll make even more progress tomorrow. Alright, let's tackle day number 2. Here we go. Let's see if we built anything overnight for that muscle memory. Okay, some cards falling. That's completely fine. That's fine. It's not good. It's not good. See, there's this like random gap that happened. I don't know what I did wrong. That's the problem. I don't know what I'm doing wrong yet. Well, I guess that's the beauty of not learning from a tutorial. You get to figure it all out yourself. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I think I definitely learned that I have to use this finger to kind of help the cards not fall off. Because they keep falling off, and I don't like it. Okay, cards falling. You know, go ahead, fall. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's really hard to get it all even because you can kind of see a little bit of gaps here versus here. Whew, not easy. Bloom. That was actually fine. That's actually pretty good. Look at that. That's actually pretty solid. Happy with that one. Ooh, just gonna get that much faster and less shaky. See, as you can see, the cards here are more spaced out versus here they're more together. Ideally, I want it like this here. It may be a bit more difficult, but I like how that looks. So that's what we're going for. We just keep going like champs, yo. Like freaking champs. Oh, well, there we go. That's fine. Cards can fall. Cards will always fall. That's what they do. Ooh, that was a nice one. That was a very nice bloom. And it happened pretty quickly, too. Ooh, I loved it. I gotta say, when I first saw this move, it looked so easy. I'm like, wow, this should be a piece of cake. All you're really doing is putting the cards together. and then just turning them. Just turning them freaking, okay. Just turning them is sometimes annoying. It's like, I don't know if I'm holding it too tightly. I think that's one of the key things. Don't hold it too tightly, or they'll be very hard to separate like I just did. Then you get to that angle, or something like that. And then you let the cards bloom. Ooh, oh, that's a nice bloom. That was a nice bloom. Oh, yes. I think a lot of it lies in how you're releasing this grip here and this grip here in the front and back. Because if you're adjusting it to the right level of looseness, I think it blooms much better. And I feel like that kind of comes with practice. I wish I could tell you, you know, just do it exactly this much pressure with your fingers and, you know, it's perfect. If only cardistry was that exact. A lot of it's just knacks. I think what I've learned is when doing the Pharaoh and putting the cards together, you want one card for the front packet on the bottom, right? So the packet that's going, you know, in the front, you want one card on the bottom, and the card that's in the back, the packet that's in the back, you want the card in the front. I feel like that makes the cards less prone to falling, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm testing out the theory right now. Testing out the theory right now. Here we go. And oh, bloom. Okay. I think I went too far on this side in terms of loosening my grip here. But aside from that, like the cards didn't actually fall, which is, you know, solid. Good news in itself. Oh my god, yes, this is perfect. This, oh my god, yes. I feel like ending it right now because that was it. That was so nice. Bloom. Okay, well, we're doing okay-ish. That one card kind of went astray, but we're doing okay-ish. This will be perfect eventually. There we go. Check it out. Boom, boom. Face forward. And bloom. Not the perfect bloom. This side is a bit more congested versus this side, but still. The bloom. That was a nice turn. Card fall, that's fine. Oh yes. Oh yes. I think one thing I also learned is you don't want the cards intersecting too much, otherwise your middle finger and thumb kind of collide, making it very difficult for the cards to bloom. So one pro tip right there. I kind of want to get there. Let's try a speed run of that. Let's do a speed bloom instead of, you know, me taking my time with it. Let's do a speed bloom. Here we go. That was a very nice Pharaoh. Push that in here, here, here. Check it out. Speed bloom. As soon as these cards separate. Here we go. And quick bloom. Okay, that was horrible. That was so bad. All right, one more time. Speed bloom, and we'll see how it goes. Last one for the day. Here we go. Push that in, grab, turn, bloom. See, I can't do a speed bloom yet. We're gonna try speeding it up tomorrow, but man, I think we made some progress. We'll see how it goes very soon. And the learning process of bloom continues. Let's do this. There you go, pushing it in. You know, I feel like even though it's only been a day, I feel like it's been years. Whew, clearly that just goes to show it's been a long day. Here we go. Boom, boom. Pull that out. Come on, swivel out. And that's fine. That's gonna fall. And bloom. Bloom. Ooh, oh, what the? Getting weird gaps in between. This definitely was not a problem yesterday. That didn't happen yesterday. I don't wonder why it's happening now. I wonder if this works better with newer cards or if it works better with older cards. But I guess we'll have to see. Ooh, this was a bad one. This was a bad Pharaoh. And bloom. Oh, that was such a good bloom. Look at that. Oh, yes. That's how we do. Let's keep going. Oh, see, went too far on this side. That's not far enough. It's hard to get that perfect balance. Love it. Like, how do I get this to turn perfectly? That's what my question is. But the bloom, look at that bloom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, boys and girls, and everyone else. Oh my god, I'm loving this so much. I wonder how far I can go. Oh, see, now it's split. It's the separation you're doing with these fingers. It's what determining where it's being split. It's very hard to get an even amount of grip everywhere, but the more even your grip, the better the bloom looks. That was a nice bloom. See, sometimes it's hard to get like the card perfectly aligned before doing the bloom. It causes some issues, but look at that. Oh my god, I'm loving this move. That happened pretty quick, right? I would say. It was just Pharaoh and then boom, boom, boom. Made it in. It's fine, but like the grip down here is a mess. You can eventually get it to even out if you know what you're doing, which I do not. But sometimes it just happens. Honestly, I feel like the most difficult part of this move is getting to this position and then just figuring out how to do an even spread. And if you can get to the position well, the spread isn't bad. Like this, as long as the setup is good on the fingers, the bloom itself usually turns out well. That's a fairly nice bloom, except in the center it started separating a bit more. Still a fairly nice bloom. All right, we're reaching time for the day. Let's end up with one more. Let's make it one more good one, not just one random one. Here we go. Boom, boom. Come on. Okay, and bloom. There we go. Look at that. That looks very nice. And that's how we're going to end day 3. I'm hoping day 4 we finish it up, but we shall see. Let's do this. Is the mic on? I am Superman. I'm really thinking today's going to be the last day of learning this move because I feel like we've made some great progress. I don't think it's going to get to a point where it's perfect every single time, but it'll be pretty close. I feel like for the most part I know what to do, right? You pair the cards together, do the separation here, and then you do the move bloom, which is, this is pretty decent for the first try of the day, right? Look at that. Fairly solid. And then there's a split, but I can fix the split. Oh, wow, the split got worse. See, that was a solid one. That happened pretty quickly, and it was very even spread. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Look at that. That was pretty nice. Pretty nice. We're getting good. We're getting good. I see you. You're doing well. Boom. It's so much fun. I gotta say, if you know how to do this move, it's a lot of fun to do. It's such a satisfying feeling to see the bloom. Messed that up a little bit. But for the most part, that's how I feel. Oh my god, look at that one. That was nice and even. Oh yeah. See, sometimes I have issues, but we all have issues. It's okay. Ready for the bloom? There it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. Bam. I almost want to time myself to see how quickly I can do it, but every time I try to do it quickly, it's a fail. It's a big fail. Epic fail. Check it out, watch. There we go, push that in. Quickly just separate, bloom. So it doesn't go evenly. Like that's what happens if I speed up the process. So I think the bloom process itself has to be nice and slow, the same way it happens for a flower. Flowers don't bloom in 2 seconds, unless I'm wrong and some flowers do, but I would think they don't. Flowers take their time. They bloom nice and slow. Oh yes. Until they look absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Oh my god, I can do this all day. I could literally do this all day. I feel like Captain America.
I can do this all day. Yeah, I know. I know.
There we go. That was a nice bloom. Forget that card that dropped. But boom, that was a nice bloom. I think I'm going to focus a little bit the next couple minutes on pure technique. So ideally, what I've seen is you want the front packet. Oh, that was a bad Pharaoh. You want the front packet to have a card on the bottom, right? So when these are Pharaoh together, the front packet should have a card on the bottom, like it has right here. And the top packet should have a card on top. So then when you push in, and when you start doing the bloom, those cards, oh, those are the cards that don't fall out, because this one has the index finger supporting it, and this side has no card, like no hand supporting it there. So now, when I do this, try not to squeeze this corner or like this edge or this edge too much, otherwise the cards won't separate properly. That's another issue I had. So that makes it easier. And then once this has happened, then I kind of squeeze these corners together, so it goes from here to like here, which makes it easier to bloom. And then I slowly start loosening my grip. I use my index finger here to guide, and then the cards kind of go out like this. Don't make sure these packets aren't too close together, otherwise the bloom is difficult. You kind of have to live life on the edge, and the cards kind of start blooming as long as you're applying even pressure. And you just really slowly release and grip with these fingers here and here, the middle finger, thumb here, index finger, thumb here. And look at that bloom. That came out very nicely. I am proud of this. So maybe I'm going to focus a bit more on technique while practicing, and I think that really helps. Ooh. That was twice in a row where I was able to do it, and then of course as soon as I start closing it up, the cards start falling. Alright, try number 3. If this goes well, this is going to be it. Then we're going to switch over into performance mode. Pharaoh went okay-ish. Get rid of these cards over here, they're a bit extra. And now it's time to Pharaoh. Get ready for this. Alright, swiveling out went well. Grip is okay. And now we bloom. Oh, a card fell, but look at that. The bloom itself looks pretty nice. Let's just clean this up a little bit more and go into performance mode. Well, my people, thanks so much for learning with me, because it's very boring learning by yourself, so I like that we can learn things together. Although I guess I'm alone regardless, but you're not. I hope you enjoyed learning Bloom as much as I did, because it's just a move I wanted to learn for a long time. It just looks very elegant, very beautiful, and if you already knew it, why are you here? I guess it's more to judge me for my lack of blooming skills. Nah, I'm just kidding. But if you do want to continue learning or learn a new move, I have a full playlist of Learn With Me videos you can check out right over there. I'm sure you'll find some cardistry moves or flourishes that you've either never seen before or have seen but never really took out the time to learn. Now is your chance to learn them with me. And lastly, do let me know down in the comments below if there are any moves that you really want to learn so that we can learn them together. Thanks for watching, happy learning, and I'll see you soon.